Hey guys, Amanda Markham here with the Markham Sold team at Berkshire Hathaway with On the Road with Markham Sold. Today we're in an older, I guess a little bit older neighborhood, you could say. Today we're in Argyle in Richmond, Kentucky. This neighborhood was developed in the 1990s. I believe the original developer was Bob Hager. A lot of these houses, and I'll point out and I'll show you how you can always spot a Bob Hager house in town, has his marking on it, but there are about 100. Well, it's kind of confusing because this is kind of a mixed area. There are certain streets like the one behind me that does have duplexes, but I'm going to show you the single family part, the actual part that is Argyle. And there's about 125 total houses in that area, and it's centrally located, connects between Lancaster Road and really close to the interstate on North or South Killarney and South Porter Drive. So I'm going to flip the camera around and tell you some facts about Argyle as I drive you through some of the streets. Straight ahead, that's one of the first streets in Argyle. That is Robin Way, just a few houses there. And so we're coming up here on Medley Drive. We're going to turn left here on Timothy Way because the properties to the right are duplexes, but to the left here is Timothy Way, and there's also Timothy Court. Some of the other street names in this neighborhood, so you're familiar, are Heathcliff Drive, Emily Court, Bronte Court, Catherine Court, and the few that we just came from. So like I said, we are centrally located with about 125 single family residences in here, most of them built in the 1990s. And currently, for the past 2 years really, which is current, and it's 2018 right now, the average time on the market for homes in this area is about 60 days. They range in price from about 130 to 225, some of the larger 2 stories with finished walkout basements. The majority of the homes are on quarter acres, but some of them in cul-de-sacs that kind of have like a pie shape. They're going to be on acre lots or anything in between. There's the average sales price for this area right now is about $170. And so we're turning here onto Heathcliff Drive. This first cul-de-sac here on the right is Catherine Court, just a few houses there. And then, so down here off Heathcliff is the main drag. Most of the houses are located here. On the right is, and I forgot this on my list before, Ellie Way. I believe all these names are named after someone in Bob Hager's family. If I'm wrong, someone comment and tell me. But I'll show you here real quick on, let's see, on this house here on the right. So if you see, if I can zoom in, oh shoot, there. The number, that little plate there, that's a clear sign of a Bob Hager house. They're all over town, and that was kind of his, I don't know, his marking or his staple. He also, in bathrooms, anyone who's been in real estate for a while is going to laugh at this, but in bathrooms, he'll have the vanities, like he'll have the mirror in front, but on the side where like the door would be, he'll have a built-in mirror, like medicine cabinet, and they're so handy, and you can always know a Bob Hager home for that and the number on the front. So like I said, some of these 2-story houses here on the left, they have basements. They're going to be a lot more cute neighborhood. Sidewalks, as you can see on both sides, street lights on both sides, sidewalks, and I think I said sidewalks, yeah, sidewalks and street lights, lots of trees, and this is the end of Heathcliff, and if you can see behind those houses straight ahead, that is actually I-75. So it could be a negative for some people, but it could also be a positive because you know that you will never have any, I've got my string all hung up here, you know you won't ever have any neighbors built behind you. So kind of a selling feature. Back behind those houses is a church, so again, not going to have any neighbors there. And we'll head back up, and you can see how cute all these houses are brick. He makes a great, I've seen most of these houses here, great floor plans, always utilizing all the space in all of his houses. So if you have any questions about the Argyle neighborhood in Richmond, Kentucky, located central to the interstate, EKU, and Lancaster Road, let me know. I would love to help. If you have a home that you'd like to sell here, there's nothing on the market at the very moment, and they like I said, they sell in about 60 days out here, but I can help you probably sell quicker with doing a couple things to your house. So give me a call anytime, and thanks so much for checking out this episode of On the Road with Markham Sold.